donkey.
All right, Reggie here. We're up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I got the guys from For My Valentine. Got Padge and Moose. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Lovely.
hardDrive Live 5 2013 tour. Halestorm, For My Valentine, Young Guns, Stars in Stereo. How's it going?
So far, so good. I mean, I think this has probably been my funnest US tour ever.
Yeah.
The crowds have been really good every night, and it's going really fast, and I really don't want it to end. It's going too fast.
Yeah, it's already about a month into the tour or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Where are you guys coming from? Like, where was the last show?
We came from Toronto last night.
Wow.
So, border crossing and everything. Yeah.
From Toronto to Indiana in one night. That's holy shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So you guys are out supporting Temper, newest album.
Yeah.
It's been out since about early February, I think, here in the States. February 8th. Killer album. Loved it.
Thanks, man.
What was the mindset going into the studio this time around as opposed to maybe with Fever and the previous albums?
Do it as quickly as possible.
Quickly as possible?
Yeah. Get it done and get out touring as fast as we possibly can.
Yeah, there's something about being out on the road. Just, the live shows where it's at now.
Yeah.
A lot of bands now, that's where they really bring it. The albums are great, but the show is where the biggest experience is.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as content and writing and all that, did you guys have kind of like a vision for what you wanted the album to be when you went into the studio, or was it one of those things where you kind of just let it flow as it happened?
No, just write whatever came out.
Your spontaneity, wasn't it? On
Yeah.
this one, we just wanted to capture something that was just in the moment, rather than do pre-writing and pre-production and demoing and just waste time and money. So I think it was more spontaneity and capturing that moment.
Okay. Has it been pretty much the same with each album, or is it kind of grown and developed each time?
No, this is the first album we kind of did it for. The next album would be completely different again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, going back in time to the Poison evolving, how has the writing process and composition and all that kind of just evolved for you as artists?
Nothing really. Just as soon as, for me, it's as soon as I hear a guitar riff. Say if Padge comes up with something cool or Matt comes up with something cool, then the song's kind of built and based around that guitar riff.
Yeah, I think it's what really comes out of whoever writes our riff or whatever, but then somebody will catch on to it, and then it'll be, we'll make something out of it. It's just basically what comes out, isn't it?
Okay.
And that's obviously from influences.
Cool. So, I mean, with this mini albums that you guys have so far, we're about 3 or 4 albums into it right now.
4 albums in the
Full
EP.
length, yeah.
Yeah. Is it getting harder to figure out what you guys are going to play live? And when you're putting together a set list, I mean, there's so much material there.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah. This time around, because there's so many songs and so many that would come across great live.
Mm-hmm.
We found it very difficult to write the set, but I think we'll nail one now because we keep playing it a
Right.
lot.
So, especially when you're, this early after an album release, a month, 2 months, 3 months, how are you balancing some of the newer material with some of the older material? Is it more new, more old, kind of balanced?
I think it's 4 new ones in there.
4 new. We just try and mix it up as best as possible. Obviously, we'd love to play all of the new stuff, but with some of the songs that we've done in the past on previous albums, there's obviously bigger hits because they've been out longer and people know them more.
Right, there's the songs that it's
they
you gotta play them.
Yeah,
live,
they've got to be in there. Everyone's expecting them, so
right.
Mix it up as best as possible, but keep as many of the good ones as possible.
Right.
As well.
Do you ever play a show where it's like one of these nights where it's like, let's play a song that we haven't played live in a while? Maybe one that's going to take people off guard. Be like, wow, I didn't expect to hear that one.
No, not really. But maybe sometimes we would, I guess.
Yeah, we played Philly the other night, and it was such a great crowd, and everybody enjoyed themselves that we just thought, fuck it, we'll bust another one out at the end. Well, that's what Matt thought, innit? He's all like,
nice.
So what was it?
Begging for Mercy.
Begging for Mercy.
Oh,
nice heavy number to finish off. So.
Nice. So one thing I found really interesting about the new album is you guys kind of did a sequel to Tears Don't Fall, like Tears Don't Fall Part 2, I think. Where did that idea come from, and why did you guys decide to do that, and at this point in time?
We were just having a beer at the end of the night, and then we started talking about Facebook and Twitter, all the social network sites and stuff, and we kind of wanted to write a song based on like fan choice, really. So we asked our fans what song they would like to hear a sequel of, and it came in for Tears of Fall. So we wrote Tears of Fall.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I did not expect to see that at all. I was like, that's kind of cool. I was like, yeah. You guys also worked with Chris Jericho on this one, I think. Was it what song was it?
Dead to the World.
Yeah, Dead to the World. Same question. Yeah, was that something you guys came up with, or did he come to you guys and say, "Guys, let's write a song together"?
No, Matt was stuck with the lyrics and melody, and he just called up Chris Jericho and sent him the song, and then within 30 minutes, I think, Chris Jericho would come back with stuff.
Wow.
It was cool,
Yeah, he's really quick.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think Chris is, one of the more underrated songwriters in the industry. A lot of people see him as just a wrestler and don't realize how good of a, metal artist, songwriter, and musician he actually is. And so I think it's really cool to see that. So coming up next week, of course, you guys have probably played some of the festivals so far. All right, I know what Rockville was down in Florida, and Carolina Rebellion was a couple days ago. Rock on the Range is coming up next week.
Yes, it is.
You guys, not going to be your first time there either. It's going to be, I think, the third time. 2010, 2011,
third or fourth.
Yeah.
Always a good show there.
Yeah, there's just something about just the atmosphere at Rock on the Range that I think that's probably as close to the European festivals as you can get here in the States. I think. You guys have anything special planned for that show? Yeah, have you thought about that, or what are you really looking forward to the most?
Afterwards,
drinking
some beers, I guess.
There we go.
It's really well set out. There's great backstage, there's great sort of catering.
Yeah.
Dressing rooms, lots of press, which is good, and the crowd are probably one of the best crowds in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just really nice to go there and play. Everyone kind of
it.
appreciates what you do,
Yeah, and everybody's there. So everybody who's anybody is at Rock, even if they're not even playing the festival, they show up. I think last year I saw some of the guys from Drowning Pool there, and they weren't even on the bill. So just they're hanging out. So, but I mean, also in the media tent backstage, it's like a complete madhouse at those festivals.
Oh yeah.
How do you, is it one of those things where you really enjoy doing all the press and all that stuff and seeing everybody, or you like to check out the bands? How do you guys see that, and how do you balance your day out with how crazy things get?
For me, it depends. I mean, like you say, it does get a little crazy sometimes with press, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's all positive for your band. So and it takes up some time.
Yeah.
So you're not so bored and stuff.
That's true.
But it does get a bit crazy.
It's good though, yeah, because then after that you get to watch some cool bands. Who's playing this year anyway?
I think Korn's playing the first day with Head back in the band, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden's, the Pumpkins are there this year.
What day were you playing?
I don't know.
I think it's the second day. I think the 18th.
Okay.
I think something like that.
It's not on there, is it?
Saturday. So it's Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah,
right?
Saturday. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing.
Oh, okay.
So
we're right in the middle.
Yeah, I think that's the same day. Like Stone Sour's playing, Pumpkins. And it's gonna be a good day. So, is there any bands on that lineup that you're maybe looking forward to seeing the most?
It's always nice to see Stone Sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next guys.
They're cool guys.
I haven't really seen the lineup, so I can't really.
Right.
Answer that.
It's one of those things where you
Alice
see
in
the
Chains
lineup
are there
when
as well. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Alice in Chains.
But I'm gonna watch some bands this time.
Nice. So finally, if you could maybe in your point of view, what does Tempered Temper mean to you guys, the guys that made the album? What is it to you?
I don't know. To be honest, just another album. It's nothing really to focus on. It's just another Bull For My Valentine album, and there will be another one to come.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shortly.
Nice. Shortly.
Yeah.
Album 4. That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Cool.
Thanks, guys. I want to thank you
No
for
worries.
taking the time to talk to me. It's been awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cool.